Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. Cedric here in Antwerp with yet another brew review, and as promised, another festive Christmassy beer. In this case, the Cuvée de Noël by Feuillien. Honestly, I just picked this up because it's a very cool bottle and I am an absolute fan of the Feuillien Brewery. Quality, price-wise, lovely. But I have never tried their Cuvée de Noël, I think. Or at least not that I remember. But yeah, this is a 9%er. And what do they have to say? Feuillien Cuvée de Noël is specially brewed for the holidays. It is a festive beer, rich in flavor and warmed coppery color. A fermentation on the bottle adds a subtle perfume and a remarkable soft touch. Contains barley malt and licorice. I like that. Most of the time we get licorice in very dark beers. If we get this in coppery beer, I am not against that. Again, shelf life, July 2028, I think yesterday's yesterday's beer was until August of 28, so that seems to be the trend, like 2.5 years. I'm not against that. And of course that is the printed shelf life. These beers really last longer. A non-branded muselet, which is a surprise for me. They still have a branded cork, and of course I'm using the Feuillien Grand Cru glass. Why? Because I absolutely love this glass. I like the shape, and if you have it, please use it. Okay. Again, capping this off because it would be a shame to let these lovely beers go to waste. This is indeed a very coppery, deep red brown copper color, a bit lighter than yesterday's Straffe Hendrik Xmas blend. Very lively, a lot of bubbling going on, tiny bubbles, so very fine effervescence. Very thick, creamy beige, yellowish beige foam. That seems to be a trend in these beers. Yeah, looks downright awesome. In the nose, a lot of carbon dioxide, which is not a surprise if we see this bubbling here. Even if they didn't print this on the bottle, holy smokes, such an amount of licorice. Wow, I am looking forward to tasting this one because I am a fan of licorice, as you guys might know by now. So yeah, a nice amber coppery beer with this amount of licorice. Quite lively, and what I find attractive in this beer, apart from the absolutely lovely printed bottle, this is not a label, this is print, is that it's only a 9%er. And I say only 9% as if that is low, but it is lower than many other Christmas beers. We do have a lot of Christmassy beers and festive beers that go up to 10, 11 and even more. So it is refreshing to only have a 9%er, and I would actually love to see an evolution in Christmas beers, festive beers, holiday beers, whatever you want to call it, that go to like 7%, as Antwerp Brewing Company proved that triples are remarkably good at 7% instead of 9, for example. So, but don't get me wrong, I am not opposed to the 9%ers or the 11%ers. And look at how this foam really holds up, nice, thick, creamy. Again, it's like Trois Vallées. Looking at this foam surface makes me want to go skiing. So without further ado, let's have a taste. Cheers! Yeah, that is licorice in a glass. We used to have these licorice wheels when I was young, and those were like rolled up licorice strings that we could roll off and then split into two. This really reminds me of that. Lovely effervescence, nice mouthfeel. Like I said, I may have chilled this a bit too much. It is too cold, but I keep all my beers in the cellar, in the garage, and it is currently freezing. I went climbing yesterday with -6 degrees. So yeah, might be a bit too cold, but I believe that in warming up this beer, it will release such an aroma bomb as well. So looking forward to that as well. Yeah, initial flavor, mouthfeel, perfect, nice effervescence, nice thin. Even though it's cold, it is still a bit warming because, well, 9%. But flavor-wise, from the get-go, licorice all the way, and I do get some herbs and spices in there as well. Yeah, maybe a bit of thyme, which will probably not be in here, but the flavor profile does suggest as such. The after flavor is quite special. Still licorice, of course, but way less strong. And I do seem to have some brown sugar in there as well. Yeah, I do believe that this is a love it or hate it beer, but I am absolutely for it. My personal preference, I love licorice. Will I be emptying this entire bottle alone? Absolutely not. It is too much even for me to do so, but I absolutely love it. And for a glass to savor a bit, to have during a conversation with friends, absolutely perfect. So, scoring this would be, I think, another 4. Yeah. A 4 it is. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a comment down below or hit the thumbs up. If you have questions, suggestions, email me. If you want to support this channel, visit the Patreon page, maybe buy me a beer. If you have plans to visit Antwerp, hit me up and we'll have a drink. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so, and you'll get notified whenever I upload something, which should be every day for the next few days until I take my holiday. So, until tomorrow, cheers!